Hi guys, Brandy with Time Out to the Trail here. Today I am hiking with my friends Willie, Gretchen, and Brittany. We are doing a 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip on the North Fork Mountain Trail in the Monongahela Forest in West Virginia. The very first thing I can tell you is that the southern trailhead is very hard to find. It's not marked, so know where you're going. Parking is limited, but the views are already really nice. It's going to be the coldest trip I've ever done, so I'm up for the challenge, but it's going to be a beautifully sunny weekend, and I'm expecting some pretty great views because of that. So it looks like we have to go around this gate up towards that radio tower there, and that's where we're supposed to find the trailhead. Okay, so behind the radio tower, there are some blue blazes that start, so it looks like that's what we're following this weekend. See, we're all anxious to get started, ready to go. We have Gretchen, Brittany, and Willie. Hi.
Filming, you filming.
Filming, Willie filming too. Gretchen, you're out. Why aren't you filming?
Oh, I'm brought her own photographer and videographer.
We're about 5 miles in, and it's a little after 6, so we're going to start looking for a campsite. It will be getting dark soon. It's been a really awesome trail so far. You just kind of walk the ridge line, and there's pretty much views on both sides of you almost the entire time. It is early, well, mid-March, so early spring. I'm sure once the trees and everything start getting their leaves and everything starts blooming, the views will be more scarce, but right now it's been quite an amazing adventure so far. Man, I knew it was colder, getting colder, but not cold enough for that. Snow on the trail. This view really is amazing. Mountains, the homesteads. I know that the camera is not doing this justice, but it is amazing. The sun setting over the mountain over there, it's just unreal. Okay, so we're just about 6 miles in. We didn't get to the 8 that was our original goal today, but we're losing daylight, and we found one little spot where I can set up my tent, and everybody else is looking for a place where they can hang their hammocks. With the trail being mostly ridge walking, there's not a lot of flat places for tent dwellers like me. There was quite a few in the beginning, but it kind of narrowed as we've gone on, so I think we're gonna set up camp. Everybody's going to be down the trail a little bit because here it's too brushy to hang, but everywhere else it's too rocky and too hilly for me to set up tents. So we're going to be separated just a little bit tonight, but there is a little fire pit here, so we're all going to hang out here together and then go our separate ways when it's time for bed. Okay guys, we're all set up at camp here. I didn't get to show you everyone's setup. It got dark on us too quick, and the goal was to just get dinner and get warm. So far I'm doing pretty good. This is my first time ever camping in temperatures this cold. The last time I saw the forecast, it was supposed to get down to around 20. I've seen it go as low as 18 and as high as 22 for tonight, but there's no way of knowing up here. I don't have signal, but I have plenty of layers, and I have Reflectix as another layer between me and the ground, and Brittany let me use her Nemo tensor, which is insulated. And I have plenty of cuddle duds and everything, plus a nice warm sleeping bag. So right now I'm cozy. Temperature's actually supposed to continue to drop, but not reach the low until about the time it's supposed to be for us to get up and start packing up. So we'll see how that goes. So day one was great. Got to see a lot of nice views. We didn't get the mileage that we wanted, so tomorrow's going to be a bigger day, but it's supposed to be sunshine, and I think it's going to be great. We'll see you tomorrow. Day two. It got very cold last night. I had at least 3 layers on, a hat, a buff, my puffy, my 15-degree down sleeping bag, an insulated sleeping pad, plus Reflectix. And I still got cold, like really cold. I did it though. And here we are, about 7:30 in the morning with the sunrise coming up over the mountains over there. We have a big day ahead of us, so I think we're going to get packed up early and hit the trail. All right, y'all, we just climbed a mountain. We just climbed a big mountain. That was probably the biggest hill I've ever climbed. I don't even think we're at the top yet, but we're taking a little break right here. So we took the spur trail that's about 8.3 miles in to come up and see the back of Seneca Rock. You can see it down there. So that big hill we just climbed, the mountain we just climbed, totally worth it for views like this. I mean, everything looks so small. The houses, the barns, the trees. So pretty. There is the backside of Seneca Rock. So if you're able to plan your trip where you can make it to 8.3 miles, there are a lot of great campsites on that Seneca Rock Spur Trail. Of course, there's one, and if you take that trail back there, there are more. So there's room for plenty of people to spread out. Definitely better than where we stayed at last night. Another great campsite. This one with a view. This would have been a perfect campsite for watching the sun come up. We've come to the fire access road on the trail, and after the hill we just climbed, this is much welcome. Nice, flat, smooth, beautiful section. Here is the spring that's 12 miles in, just off of a campsite. This is the only water source on the trail. Makes this trail a little tough because you have to pack in so much water. Well, we're about 12 miles in on the trail, which is pretty much exactly halfway through. There's a campsite here that we stopped at to have lunch. And we kind of collectively made a decision that we're going to end our journey here this time and come back and finish it later. There's some different things going on, so we made some calls and we're actually going to get a ride out. And the adventure is going to continue. It's just going to change a little bit. Hi guys, we're back out today. We did stay at a hotel last night after our little rescue mission from the North Fork Trail. But we end up staying at the Canaan Valley Resort, which happened to be very close to Blackwater Falls. So today, before we head back home, we're going to go down, take a quick look at the falls, and then be on our way. All right, guys, so that was Blackwater Falls. Thank you for watching and see you next time on Time Out to the Trail.